Okay, to continue the theme, this is my potato salad video. And yeah, so you need potatoes for potato salad. You can use, these are russet potatoes. These are pretty much the best. Yukon Gold potatoes will be pretty good as well. Any potato will be good. These will probably just be the best. So you want to peel these. You don't have to get all these little things out. If you want to, you can use like this part of the peeler, the scooper part, and you can scoop them out, but nah, you can leave them. And over here we're boiling some water. In the water we have salt, sugar, and vinegar, just like a little bit of each. And then we're gonna go ahead and dice up these potatoes to the size that you want for the salad. So this is the size I cut mine to. I don't like them too big. Whenever you're cutting something, you can just think of like eating it, putting it in your mouth. You don't want huge chunks of potato. Yeah, I like it a little bit smaller. And I just want to boil these till they're fork tender. It's gonna take 10 to 15 minutes. You can just test them every once in a while. So similar to pasta salad, outside of potatoes we have stuff and dressing. So for the stuff, we have celery. This is non-negotiable. The texture is just too good. If you think you don't like celery, you gotta have it in here. These are cornichons. We want pickles for crunch and flavor. Cornichons are the little ones. They just have a lot of crunch and flavor. Daikon radish is good. Garlic that I'm gonna crush. We have, for our herbs, dill and parsley. You can use like chives and green onion too. This is just what I have. And some pickled sweet jalapenos. And yeah, we want to cut this stuff all pretty small. None of this stuff should be bigger than the potatoes that you cut. And now we're gonna drain the potatoes. So technically the best way to drain the potatoes is just to pour the water, get the water out, and then lay them out on a rack and let them air dry. But that takes time. So the fast way is to strain them in a colander. That's what I'm gonna do. And this is what we're looking for, just like, yeah. And when you cook your potatoes, it's better to overcook them than undercook them, in my opinion, because like a crunchy potato in a potato salad is not good. There's potato salads that are like halfway to mashed potatoes, and that's good. So definitely rather cook them more than less. Now we want to get some of that moisture back out of them. So I'm just putting them in the pan again, and we're in the pot and just turning on the heat, and you'll hear the moisture evaporating out. We'll just do this for like a minute, and you can shake them around like this too to kind of rough them up. It's just good. It helps give us like these nice edges, which just taste better than if they're flat and smooth. Should look something like this. So the first thing I did is just put the stuff in a bowl. For the dressing, we're gonna make it with the stuff in here. We'll mix that together and then add the potatoes after. So for the dressing, we're gonna use some mayo. This is Kewpie. If you're using a lot of mayo in something, it's good to have a mayo that tastes good. So like Kewpie or Duke's are gonna be the best that you can find around. You can also make your own mayo. If you use something like Hellmann's, it's just not gonna, when you start using a lot of mayo, something like that is just gonna stop tasting as good. So yeah, Kewpie and Duke's are my favorite. Mustard, you want like a stone ground mustard, ideally, one that looks like this. I don't know if you can see. This is a really good one, this French one. White vinegar, MSG, sugar, salt, pepper, and some pickle juice. You don't need MSG, but it's good. You can put a little bit in. So now we're just gonna add all these things in with the stuff. So this is how much I put in for 3 potatoes. You're always gonna adjust this once you add the potatoes and start mixing it. You'll see like, oh, it needs some more mustard. You can taste it, you know, if it looks dry, it needs some more mayo or vinegar. For the seasonings, you just gotta taste as you want. Similar to the other salads, you want it to be acidic, sweet, and salty. If you've had bad potato salad, like the shitty ones that are like a fast food side or at a potluck or something, they're usually just not seasoned well enough or don't have enough acidity. So you can just taste and see how you like it. For MSG, just put like a little bit. MSG just adds like savoriness to food, basically. So whenever you're using like salt and sugar, you can always put in some of that and it won't hurt. So now it's all mixed up, and we're gonna put in the potatoes. So this is what it looks like all mixed up. I'm gonna put in a little bit of olive oil and more vinegar. So yeah, this is like the perfect potato salad texture. It should look like this. It's sweet, savory, acidic, spicy. The final step is to let it sit in the fridge and get cold. It's gonna be best once the flavors kind of sit together and marinate a bit, and once it's cold. So I'm gonna put it in the fridge for like 30 minutes and it'll be good to go.